Hey there, tech fans. Rick here again with another review, and today I have the Orei UHD-IPC230-CS HDMI extension kit. This product makes it incredibly easy for you to share any of your HDMI media content with a second remote location up to 70 meters away in full 4K ultra high definition resolution over a single Cat6, Cat6a, or Cat7 LAN cable. The product features local loopback functionality at the primary site that allows you to enjoy the content here while you're simultaneously broadcasting it to the remote location. The kit also includes a set of infrared blasters that will collect up the remote control signals from that second location and pass those back over the same LAN cable to the primary location where they're rebroadcast so you can control the content you're watching. The remote receiver also includes audio extraction capabilities that will strip the audio from the media stream being sent and allow you to pass that along to a soundbar for better quality audio. Finally, the kit can support up to 10 remote receivers off a single transmitter, and you can daisy chain those to enjoy the content at 10 locations at the same time from the primary site. Now, as part of this overview, I always like to start with an unboxing of the product just to show you everything that's included with the kit. And then I'll take a closer look at both of the modules and explain the connections you'll need to make to use it with your own equipment. And then I'll come back and actually talk about what separates this from a lot of other HDMI extension kits on the market, because there's some really special features built into this that will make a difference when you're considering what kit is right for you. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first pop open the box, you'll find the transmitter module and the receiver module. You'll find a power supply for each. These are standard 5-volt, 2-amp DC power supplies. You'll plug this end into any standard wall outlet. The other end has a barrel connection on it, which plugs into the back of the module, and that's all the power you'll need to operate the product. You'll find a set of infrared blasters, a receiver, and a transmitter. It's important you plug those in on the right ends, but this is the one that'll pick up the remote control signals, and this is the one that transmits it to your media device to control the content. You'll also find a set of brackets that can be used to mount these up off the ground and out of the way. Finally, a full instruction manual is also included that lists connection diagrams, specifications, and other important details you'll need to understand about this solution to use it properly. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at the modules, and then I'll come back and point out a few key things that really separate this from others on the market. Inside the kit, you'll find a transmitter module and a receiver module. A 5-volt, 2-amp DC power supply. You'll plug this end into any standard wall outlet. The other end has a barrel connection on it. You'll plug that into either module. And again, there are two of these included with the kit, one for each of the two modules. You'll find an infrared receiver and transmitter. This one's labeled infrared out, that's the transmitter, and this one is labeled infrared in. So it's very important you plug these in into the correct end. On the sender end, you're going to connect up the infrared out, plug it in here, and the infrared in is plugged in at the receiver end. The modules themselves feature full metal enclosures, which make them incredibly durable and help to minimize outside interference from causing any issues with the electronics inside. I'll start with the transmitter module. You'll notice heat fins on the top and side surfaces, and those are designed to help dissipate any heat that develops during operation of the module. On the sides, you'll find mounting holes that can be used with the included bracketing kit to mount these up off the ground and out of the way. On the one end, starting on the left, you'll find a reset button. That can be used to reset the module if needed. You'll hold that in for a couple of seconds. It'll go through power on self-test again and reset the module. To the right of that is the LAN port, and that's where you'll connect up your LAN cable between the two modules. So there'll be a single Cat6, Cat6a, or Cat7 cable. You'll plug one end in this side, you'll plug the other end into the receiver, and that's the only connection between the modules. To the right of that is a power indicator. Once you add power to the module, it'll start an internal power on self-test. When it passes that test, it'll light that LED, letting you know the module's ready to use. On the other end, you'll find the DC input port, and that's used with the included power supply. You'll find two full-sized HDMI ports, HDMI output and HDMI input. The input connection on the transmitter is connected to your media device that you'd like to share the content from with your remote location. So a standard HDMI cable from here to your DVD player or your game console. The output port is used for the local loopback functionality, and you can simply connect another HDMI cable to this port to a local monitor to enjoy the content you're transmitting to the remote location. These are the two infrared blaster ports, and again, on the transmitter side, you'll plug in that one module into the infrared out. The receiver is very similar. You'll find the same heat fins on the top and on the side, mounting holes for the brackets. On the one end, you'll find the reset button. To the right of that is your audio control switch. You can use SPDIF or ARC. ARC is audio over the HDMI connection, and you can slide that left and right to make the selection of either using the optical audio or using ARC. To the right of that is the LAN port, and that's where the other side of that Cat6, Cat6A, or Cat7 cable plugs in. Single connection between those two. There's a power indicator to the right of that. Again, when this passes power on self-test, it'll light that, letting you know it's ready to use. On the other side, you'll find the DC input port right there. Again, the second power supply plugs in there. To the right of that is another LAN port that is used for connection to other modules. This is the SPDIF connection if you want to use external audio. To the right of that is an HDMI output port, again, a standard HDMI connection to a local monitor that you'd like to enjoy the content from the primary site. And then to the right of that are your two infrared ports right here. In this case, you're going to plug the module into the infrared in port right there because you're going to want to pick up those remote control signals and send them back to the primary site. That's pretty much it for the two modules. I hope that closer look was helpful. Now here are a few really important things to remember about this particular solution that really differentiate it from others on the market. And the first thing has to do with the type of resolution the product can support. This product fully supports 4K ultra high definition media content up to 70 meters away over a single Cat6, Cat6A, or Cat7 cable. Some of the other solutions on the market may not support 4K content, or if they do, it may be 4K at 30 frames a second. With this one, you're going to get a full 4K 60 frames a second transmission, again, up to 70 meters away, so you're going to enjoy the content at the remote location in the highest possible quality. This product is also HDMI 2.0 and HDCP 2.2 compliant, which means it adheres to the latest standards for both of those particular specifications, and it will also allow you to watch copy protected content at that remote location without any issue. Some of the other features that really separate it from the competition are the inclusion of the infrared blaster kits. What that allows you to do is actually control the content from that secondary site by collecting up the remote control signals with the receiver and transmitting those back over the same LAN cable to the transmitter to be rebroadcast to control your media device. I like the fact that it does local loopback functionality at the transmitter side because that allows you to still enjoy the content at your primary location that you're sending to your remote locations. And the fact that it does audio extraction at the remote site allows me to pass the audio at that site to a soundbar for better quality audio. Finally, this kit will support up to 10 remote receivers that can be daisy-chained, and you can share the same content with 10 locations simultaneously. That's a big difference from most of the kits on the market. So pretty much everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So hopefully you found this review helpful. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, stay nerdy.